It's time for my worst fear, confronting miasma. Hey everybody, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we tried to make our way to Mora again, and we got Rock's core crystal stolen. We tried going back to rescue him. Some kids told us, hey, there's some bandits gonna attack the town. And now we're gonna go and beat them up.
What the...
Well, this is quite the unhelpful obstruction.
Hey, isn't this the same as that thing we saw in the blowhole with Van Damme?
Indeed. It seems to be the same phenomenon.
In that case...
Yeah. We just need a little help from Rock. Van Damme, mate. Hope this is okay.
Rex?
On time to open up Rock's core crystal.
My name is Rock!
Apologies. Force of habit.
And so we get Rock back. He does keep any level ups that he's had before. I don't think it's possible to even have any from him though. But still, we will set the blade. We'll replace Percival because we have Percival in the party quite a lot.
All right! You really did it!
Rock.
So, you are my new driver. Bit of a scrawny one, if you ask me. But, oh well, it's good to meet you.
He talks kind of like Van Damme, eh?
Van Damme? Who is that?
Oh, right. You wouldn't remember since you've been reawakened now. He was your old driver.
My old driver? Ah, so my core was passed down to you.
We could have stolen it.
I didn't sense any guilt in your words.
You're a perceptive one, all right. Yes, you take after your old master in more ways than one.
Listen, Rock. We need your help. Reckon you could clear the way for us?
This stuff? Of course. Nothing simpler.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't really get too much from Rock because his affinity is very much tied to Merc Mission, or the Merc group level. Yeah. See right there. Of course, we've already gone through all of his stuff, right? Yeah, I can guarantee we've gone through all of them. I don't know why I feel like I'm missing something. Ah, well. It's fine. We are going to actually lead with Rock. Oh, there's actually something I should quick bring up. Rock's arts are slightly different with Rex. He has Cyclone Smash, which is extra damage on low HP. Still the same thing there. Same thing with Wild Scythe, Vortex Edge, extra damage to Aerial. The main thing is Wing Smash being, well, a Smash art. It's our first one that we have. Smash does a ton of damage, gives a bunch of drops. Nice stuff all around.
We're back! Nicely done.
You're not sure, just because she happened to just come back. complete that. And that's...
No predicament
that
we
cooking?
can't
No, it's
endure.
423, okay. Happy with that.
This will be good for support.
Get that. Okay. I'll take care of making more missions off screen. Let's... Nah, we use Crescent quite a lot.
Sharpening my fangs
So
for this
let's
day to come.
not.
My asthma, schmy asthma. The wind is my mate.
Burst Hurricane!
Wow. That hardly took any time at all.
I did say it was a simple task.
Thanks a bunch, Rock. Rock?
Tell me something. My previous driver.
You mean Van Damme?
Yes, this Van Damme. What kind of a man was he?
He was incredibly strong. He looked kind of scary, but he was kind, too. And he saved my life. It's thanks to Van Damme that we're all standing here now.
I see. Then I think I'd better protect you all, too.
Huh?
To carry on my driver's will, as best I can. That's the path I feel best befits a blade.
Oh, Rock.
That's pretty cool, but he does have a unique quirk to him that I will bring up shortly. Once we get into this combat, I'll bring it up. Yeah. Just a bit. It is neat to have Rock back. I think he is more useful on Rex because he does have access to Smash.
So what's the plan? Looks like there's quite a few of them. And they have blades, too.
No time for complicated plans. Don't worry. There'll be no match for us.
I knew you'd say that. But hey, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Just remember, we're not here to kill anyone. So mind you don't go overboard.
Was Rex not going to avenge Village?
There's more than one way to do that. Right?
Well, if you say so. Understood.
Right. Let's go. All of you, put down your weapons. You're not gonna harm that city.
Who the hell are you punks? We ain't got time for a bunch of kids.
Hold it! They're drivers and blades. Now I get it. The city hired you, huh?
What do you think?
How'd you find out about... whatever. Hey lads, let's slaughter these brats! We'll make an example of them. Yeah!
No, I don't think you will. We're gonna focus on Benjamin the Brave. Just because he is a healer, so it'll be a good idea. Now, the thing I want to bring up about Rock is his, or rather, their, statuses in Merc missions. Of course, every blade does have its own gender identity in it for things like some quests need male blades, some need female blades. I believe Beast Blades do not count this because they are beasts. It's either that or they count as all male. I don't remember exactly which it is. But the reason I bring this up is because Rock actually doesn't count for either. Rock has a gender value of 3 in his coding, so will never apply to any of the Merc missions that require you to have either male or female blades. Just kind of a free, well, not necessarily free, in fact, the opposite of a freebie.
Keep it together.
Now, this is, that circle of healing is getting a bit annoying while we're struggling on our own healing. Really like to focus down on our we're a tiny bit underleveled. So I'm not the most helpful. Yeah, I don't think we win this one. Fine. Bring Cassette in.
It's getting tough.
It doesn't help that. I mean, Rock is fine. It's not a game-breaking blade, though. He's good. Again, I'm similar to Juniper in 3. I am just going to use probably just because that's kind of what I'm more used to. Yeah, I know. But it's just kind of, it's a tough thing to relearn. Rock usually does present pretty masculine, so I am just going to do that. So, yeah, don't worry, I'm not, Jesus, you have a, why are you attacking so far out?
Retreat!
It'll be fine. We can turn it around.
We're just really determined to come after us. But yeah, I'll go through this one. If we have to fight it again, I will switch up to just cutting away. This is definitely one where I'm not going to lower the difficulty on it. I don't think it's as difficult as to require anything like that. Bop you. Cassette just had a level 2, but we missed it. Sadly, we've been struggling a little bit on Dual Fang. It's really painful. We'll topple. We don't have any access to launch because right now we have Nim out of the party for... I don't even remember. Anyways, it's pretty typical with a lot of fights where you have a bunch of enemies. It gets easier once you take out the first, obviously. But by quite an amount. It's actually because these games are very friendly to being able to do a lot of AoE at the same time. Sorry, I thought it was the Cat Breaker. No, it's Heartbreaker. Check. Heartbreaker check. Oh gosh. That's a incredible check name. Bonk. Bonk. I could have actually gone for this, by the way. Oh well. Yeah, drivers can be a little bit on the tricky side to fight. They are some of the more difficult enemies just because blade arts tend to do a very high block rate, which is pretty annoying. Auto Bouncer is very nice for that, although we don't have common access to them for a while. We only have the one from the DLC for much of the game. Down they go.
Well, we managed to beat them, all right. But what now?
Ah, right on time.
Oh, I get it. That's why you asked the kids to call them here.
It isn't us they need to answer to. Right?
Leaving them to the authorities. A wise decision.
I suppose we should probably leave then. It's not a good idea to be here when the military arrives. Let's go.
Yeah, let's move. So you see, considering the situation, could you let them off the hook?
I'd hate to deny a request from you, Rex. And I can see these kids have had a hard time. What do you think?
Well, I suppose I did get my ship back safe and sound.
Hey, how about this? Make them work for the guild, and get them to work off what they owe that way.
What?
These brats! Are you saying we should make salvagers of them?
I think they show a lot of promise. They've got pretty quick fingers. Right? Come on, you know it makes sense. They're poor little orphans with nowhere to go. Are you really just gonna turn them away?
You sure know how to twist a guy's arm. All right, I'll do it. I'll sort out the details with Papunen. But it's just bed and board for now. Got that? If you want paying, you prove yourselves first.
You hear that? I hope you don't mind.
Wow.
Right then, work hard, you rascals!
Finally, we actually get to depart from Morocco. Quite the strenuous detour when they're taking there. Master Pond probably forgotten where we even meant to get on ship. Totally remember perfectly. 10th floor, was it? Gold myth not have half that many floors. It's the 4th floor. Going with Death Flight Deck to be precise. Shall we get going then? Try to keep a tight hold on any valuables, eh, Rex? I know.
The voracious
That also gives us access to... Hold up. Wait on it. Beastly Core Crystal. I'm not going to open it right now because the driver that I usually have it on is not Rex or Nika. So, yeah. Hello, friend. I still can't say I really trust those brats. They don't think they're working hard, but you never know when they might up and off with something again. I don't care how traders they lost their homes. You can't just resort to stealing. So don't tell them what they might do. I've still got my eye on them. Which, I mean, it's reasonable. Talk to Garum. I've got Reese and his pals helping out with the docks to put some muscle on them. Lifting crates, checking cargo, more than titans, that kind of thing. Being a salvage is all about stamina and focus, so it's pretty much the perfect training for them. Alright, now we'll find out how long to keep this up for. And we'll talk to Reese himself. I'm spending the whole day out helping out the ducks as part of my salvage training. You have to run back and forth over the place. It's pretty exhausting. Isn't salvaging all about diving though? I'm not really seeing the point in all this. One thing I do like about Rex is that, like, he obviously is still a little bit of a naive, well, he's a kid, basically. I don't know exactly how old he's supposed to be, but I don't know, he's probably like 15, 16, something like that. But he still is pretty smart. Yes, he's naive, he's very much a JRPG protagonist, but also, like, he can do some smart things. Like, he knows, alright, the police are going to be after me, so they're, send them off to after us in order to do all that stuff. It's a minor thing, but still pretty nice. Here, over here we have Gul'kan. Gotta ask a favor of you. And this after here. Things, we just received a huge delivery from Moradane. It's much bigger than usual, so behind schedule him to know. Not about a tricky situation, so I need your help. If any of those blades have got things they're strong enough, I think they get up with lugging the stuff. You can help you up with mind how let's handle it. Thanks for the help. Might even be able to make a full start if things go well. You know you can really take some merc missions after you finish it. I guess it makes sense. I ever turned down a little extra help making deliveries myself. Stuff like that, you would constantly need somebody on the job. If you got blades to spare, you give them some merc missions too. Better than having them lays around. It's a smart. I like your funny words, Match. I've never seen that show. But we'll go and talk to Murmur. Friends, finished business? We ready to depart from Arden now. All set? All set. And hop on and safe travels. It looks like that. That time was more like. Finally, we made it. So good to be on land again. It's a pretty long voyage. This place seemed more empty than Poppy expected, though. Most likely because it's a small port, separate from the main city. That must be it. I suppose our next task is the journey to the capital. What I heard on the ship, if we just head out of the port straight to the right, should be a straight path there. Not too far off then. So this is our first time in this country, so we better keep our wits about us. Might be best to make preparations before we head out. Preparations. Gives us to Anningham number 2 dock. And...
required.
Open up!
Ah, damn. I think that's a pretty good place to end things off. We actually get, like, the worst weather. There is a... Well, okay, we're not going to encounter him yet, but... Elsewhere on Morardain, there's a level... I think it's like a 75 unique monster that only appears during the sandstorm. But, whatever. That's something that we won't have to deal with for a while, but what we will deal with pretty soon is moving up to Morardain. Or the capital of Morardain, I should say. But until then, see you guys later.